Okay, I know it's been a long time since I've done anything digital art, and to be honest, I just needed a break from it because I was kind of pooped out from doing digital art. There's just so much to learn, and to be honest, I got pretty overwhelmed, so I went back to traditional art stuff, and it was actually pretty nice. I managed to do some drawings in my sketchbook, and I managed to do some clay stuff, so it was just nice to take a break from digital stuff. But now, today, I feel really excited to go back into it and try to learn something new, hopefully. And that's the garage. But yeah, I've been talking for far too long, so let's just go ahead and start Digi Monday off. So I have a new page set up, and I chose like an orangey brown for my sketch color. And we're just gonna go ahead and start with the circle. That's not a circle. Let's try it again. Bruh. No. Okay, so clearly I was struggling to draw a circle, so I just used the ellipse tool to create one for me. All this time I thought it was called a circle tool, but hey, look, a minute into the video and I already learned something cool. I also struggled getting straight lines for Yumi's ears, so I used the line tool to create 2 triangles for her ears, which I hope is not cheating, but whatever. I created the basic sketch of Yumi and fixed the face expression. As you may or may not know, I get a lot of my inspiration by looking at stickers and sticker books. Here are my 2 references that I got my inspiration from. I did learn something amazing, which is coloring certain sections of a drawing. I always wondered how people were able to easily color their image in a blink of an eye. Well, apparently, one of the ways is by selecting the contiguous selection tool and then using the paint bucket tool to fill in the area. Of course, there was some fine-tuning to get all the pixels to be colored, but I was so happy to learn that. I didn't learn that from thin air, so I will leave the video in the description if anyone else wants to learn, because I am not the teacher, I am but a humble student. One of the challenges I faced was trying to find the perfect colors for Yumi. I already had selected the perfect colors in marker form, but not digitally. So I tried my best to color match, and I also made sure to add all her details, such as the paw beans and her mismatched socks, and so on and so forth. I decided to make the sketch outline darker, so I went back to black. 10 points if you get that reference. I had to fix certain areas by hand because the contiguous selection tool didn't get all of the outline. After that, I just went back and forth on certain areas and tried to clean up some spots and make it look a little bit more tidy. I wanted to learn how to add text, and that was pretty easy to do, although I was kind of confused where it was at first, and it turned out that the text was the same color as the blue background. But I quickly realized that and fixed it. While I was following the coloring tutorial, I didn't expect to learn how to add a white outline around an image, and I'm so happy because that was an extra bone that the creator threw and I gladly catched it. Seriously, I learned so much from her and I'm so thankful. One thing's for sure though, I am so slow when it comes to making digital art. I'm not sure if it's because I'm still a noob at this, but I spent so much time trying to get all the little details right and fixing any lines that were not connected and blah blah blah. But every time I looked away and came back to the drawing, I saw something new to fix. There was so much going back and forth that I lost track of time, and I didn't realize that I was already an hour into the screen recording. If you're a digital artist, I would love to know how long do you take when it comes to your digital art pieces. Does it take you under an hour to create, or do you take days to create a piece? I would love to know, so please comment down below. Anyways, I tried adding a thicker line around Yumi, but I noticed something weird, which was gaps in between the first white line and the second line. So I had to really zoom in and color in the pixels that got missed. I think I finally understand why digital artists always zoom into their works. The last thing I wanted to do was add a white outline to the words. For some reason, I couldn't do it with the contiguous selection tool and had to do it with the freehand brush tool. And here is the final results. I'm actually quite proud of this for being my second time drawing Yumi digitally. However, let's be honest, we will never forget the first piece. Long live Yumi the First!